guys, welcome back to the Semi Plumbot channel, and today we are going to take a look at a new mod that I have installed into my game, and it's called the Maxis Match Lighting mod over here on Tumblr from Dread Pirate. So what does this mod do? Technically, it makes your game look better with lighting configuration and shader fixes and things like that. So why would we want this? Well, for starters, I will show a before and after of what it looks like when the day goes from day to night, just to give you a clear indication of what happens at 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. But basically, you get to see the light of the sunrise and sunset during those times. Yes, but there is also a known issue with this mod, and it affects all lighting mods that have dusk and dawn enabled. But luckily, you can change this to your liking if you really need to. But yeah, I really just wanted to share this with you guys, mostly because I really wanted to make my game prettier as well. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do this and step by step. Anyways, you're going to go to your Maxis Match Lighting mod and you're going to download these links, lighting configuration, and your shader fixes. And once you do, you're going to have them here and you are going to extract them to wherever your spot is. And as for me, mine's going to be the desktop, extract, and there you go. We're going to have our lighting mod right here and also the shader fixes. You're also going to want to extract that as soon as you download it. So you're going to put it in the spot where you can find it and extract. And there we go. So you should have both the lighting mod and the Dead Pirates shader fixes. So after you get that, what do you do next? Well, let me tell you. And also ignore my desktop thing. My boyfriend changed it, and it's really cool, but also it moves with the mouse. So but anyways, so what do? They actually have an installation instruction here for you to follow to install this mod. So these steps assume that you have already extracted the files to an accessible location, which we just did. All right, step 1. If you are a UC user, copy all the contents of folder 1 to your game and installation folder, usually found in Origins Game, Sims 2, Ultimate Collection, and skip to step 4. So this is what we are going to do because we are legacy, but what we're going to do here is we are going to get out of this. So we're going to open our Dead Pirate lighting mod, and what you're going to find is the one for legacy users, and you're going to find this 5.0 for your downloads folder. So you're going to take both of these out to your desktop so you can use them for later. These are the two that we are going to need to have this work, okay? This 4.0 for legacy collection users and 5.0 for your downloads folder. So that's the two that we need. So as soon as you get your legacy collection one that you need, you're going to go to your Sims 2, right click, hit open file location, and it should bring you to this thingy right here. So what you're going to do is you're going to backtrack into where it says Sims 2 Legacy. You're going to click that, and then you're going to be greeted with all of this EP1, EP2, EP3, blah, 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 blah. It's going to show you all the expansion packs that you have for your game. Specifically for me, it's the Sims 2 Legacy. So what you're going to do is, as you can tell, when you open that folder for the mod, it has all of the same expansions as it does for your game. So what you're going to do is you're going to copy all of this and you're going to paste it here, and it's going to replace some things in your folder. And yeah, that's pretty much what you need to do for that to get that started. So after you're done replacing everything, you're going to go to your downloads folder, your downloads folder in your Sims game. So we're going to go here We're going to go to Documents, EA Games, Sims 2 Legacy, our Downloads folder. And what you're going to do is you are going to take a look at your Downloads folder content, which is not that. You're going to look at the shader fixes here, and this will go into your Downloads folder content. Now, basically what this shader fixes does is it pretty much doesn't make like the snow blue anymore. It fixes water and roof shaders and things like that. It makes your game a lot prettier. It makes your game a lot prettier. So what you need to do is you'll probably, there are options here. So you choose just one of these packages to use as your shader fix. And pretty much this is a test to see which one you like better type of deal. So you choose one that you like and put it in your mods folder. Same with water, same with this package, and same with this package. You just choose which one you want to put in your downloads folder. Now, I actually have a downloads folder called Lighting Mod in my downloads. So when you click it, you can see all the shader fixes that I have chosen here. Let's see. Yeah, right here. These 4 right here is what I chose. I chose the Dead Pirate, EA Roof Shader. I chose the Shader Fixes main. I chose the Moo Hoodie Water, and then I chose the Moilet Water as my shade fixes, and I put it right here in my lighting mod folder, in my downloads folder. So again, you're gonna have to choose which ones you want at all 4 of these, and then put them in your downloads folder with a subtext lighting mod if you want to keep it organized, which I suggest you do just in case anything were to happen in your game. So now that after you got that, let's move on to the next thing. Now that you've done that, what you're going to do is you're going to actually go to your other folder, your 5.0 for your downloads folder, and it's going to have store lights in here. And what you're going to do is you're going to want to drag and drop it into your downloads folder as well. And as you can see, mine is already in there like so. So yeah, you put that in there and it's going to pretty much help with lighting with the lights in the game. So yeah, it's going to make the lighting so much better, honestly. So yeah, after you do that, what you're going to want to do is you want to go back to your Sims 2 Legacy here in your Documents tab here, and you're going to want to go up one to config. You're going to open that, and what you're going to see here is you're going to see a starter user startup thing here, which is a cheat file. So basically, if you don't have this in your folder, basically what you need to do is you need to, you can go here and you can see there's a user startup in the folders for the mod. So you need to make sure that you have this user startup right here in your config folder. So once you do, we can open this up. I open mine up with Notepad, and what you need to make sure to have is you're going to want to make sure that you have this right here. This is what you need inside this startup. If you don't have this, just copy it and paste it to yours, and then it should work beautifully for you. But yes, just make sure that you have this in this folder startup sheet. So yeah, that's important as well. All right, so after you did that, we're going to go back to the Sims 2 Legacy, and we're going to go to Downloads. Now, the thing about your choices here is that some of the choices that you make here for the lighting mod might have you do extra things. And that's why I have these 4 extra things. And it's only because I actually chose this file right here, EA Roof Shader.package. Yeah, so since I have this, and the reason why I know that is because it tells you on the website. So now that we did step 1 and we moved to step 4, we got our snow fixes put in now, so we're done. Step 5, we copy the lines inside the startup cheat file to your startup cheat, which I just showed you. That was step 5. All right, step 6, we got to copy contents of the folder label 4.0 to your downloads folder that contains store fix lights, which we just did, and I showed you that. Step 7, if you installed the Neol's roof shaders, download Curious Bee's roof replacements to fix the bright roofs. So what you need to do is you need to download this Curious Bee's roof replacement. So it would be this Fab Maxis roof defaults. So what you're going to do is you're going to extract them to your designated place that you like to extract these folders in, and mine is the desktop. But as soon as you do that, you're going to get 4 new files here. It says Fab Maxis, and it's only because we chose that roof, what am I trying to say? Man, I goofed. It's only because we chose this roof shader here, reason why we have to do this extra step. So you're going to move all 4 of these into the same folder as your lighting mod, and then boom, you should have it completed and ready for you to done. All right, so after you do that, you should be good with your lighting mod, and it should work beautifully for you. So let's actually go ahead and show you exactly how it works. I also added a few things with this lighting mod to help myself have a prettier game, which is to have clear glass windows fixed for all packages. So basically, instead of having that blue sheen in your window, it's actually quite clear glass instead. And let me show you where that's at. All right, so here on Mod The Sims, we have OFB windows with white glass. So basically your glass is going to look clear like this instead of what the game normally has. So if you want clear glass like mine, which I'm going to show you in a second what it looks like, you're going to download this white glass.zip, and you're going to put it in your downloads folder as well, which mine is right here. And it should come with this fix for all package in the readme text document as well. So that's where that is. And I think that's all I put into my game, other than, you know, more makeup and hairs and clothes and things like that, which obviously you can go look and shop for yourself on the CC of what you would like your Sims to wear. But anywho, now after that we have the lighting mod installed and our glass installed, let's go ahead and open the game and see what it looks like. Okay, but first, before I actually open the game, let me actually just say, if you have the camera mod installed, the same camera mod that I said to get for your skies, so that you can actually see it, there is a chance that once you replace all of that stuff, you will have to go back and put that camera mod back into that folder just to have it work again with your lighting mod. And yeah, you can click on that video to see exactly where to find it and how to put it back in to your game as well. But if for some reason your camera mod is not working under cameras here, and for some reason it's not working anymore, you'll have to put that back in just so that you can still have the same camera movement as you had prior to putting in the lighting mod. Okay? Okay, so let's open The Sims 2 and let's take a look at it. So as you can tell, my my camera mod, excuse me, as you can tell, my camera mod is working beautifully because I can zoom all the way out and all the way in. So we have no problems with that. But if if you can't zoom all the way out and zoom all the way in like this, chances are the camera mod isn't working and you'll have to redo the camera mod. So basically what I did to fix it is I just put the camera mod back into its place, as followed with the Skylines video, which I'll also leave in the description below for you to easily find and follow the steps on that again. But anywho, yes, we're gonna go ahead and take a look. You can actually tell from here how clear some of these look here, and some of these windows. So yeah, let's actually go into the Burb household. I think we haven't went into the Burb household in a long time, I think. Okay, so it's currently 2 a.m. here, but the first thing I want to show off here is the windows, and just so you can see what it looks like. And ta-ta, look at the windows. Look at the windows. You see how clear they are? Look at that. There's no blue sheen on them or anything. Ain't that pretty? Like, what? See how the windows look? Isn't that cute? That really cool. And you can look from outside, oops, and see how the windows look. Ah, gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. But yes, the windows are now clear, as you can tell. There's nothing, blue tint is gone, so there's that. That's the windows. That's what it does for you. And let's go ahead and fast forward this until it's time for him to get up. Oh my gosh, how dare you wake up your son? Why don't you come over here and study cleaning instead, huh? I can't believe you woke him up. I was trying to fast forward time. Thank you. But you can also tell the lighting in here looks totally different too. You can see how it shines in this bathroom. You can see how the lighting is more vibrant in this room as well. Yeah, pretty much. Look at the lighting and stuff. Ain't that really neat? You see how the floor is just like illuminated from the light in some of these floorings? Like, it's really, really neat. But anywho, we're going to fast forward a little bit through this. Maybe have them have a bit of apple juice or something while we wait for 6 o'clock. And okay, so we got 10 minutes until 6 o'clock. So let's actually go ahead and have them play with that. All right, so let's actually go ahead and get set up to watch the lighting here. Ooh, okay, so the lighting changed at 6 o'clock, and as you can see, it's actually, the sun is about to come up. So everything is now shining orange. Look at that. Ain't that neat? Besides it just flipping from night to dark, we have this orange type of feel in between night and day. And I really love that so much. And it even illuminates the room to make it look more like it's morning, you know? I think it's literally the coolest thing ever. Look how everything just glows of the morning. And yeah, this is basically what it looks like at 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. when time goes by. And I think it's really, really neat. And now you can actually see what it looks like when day comes from morning. And day has come, and now it looks like it normally does for the day. What? Ain't that neat? That is really the coolest thing ever. I love it. All right, so if you do use this mod, just keep in mind that you could come up with some issues during gameplay and things like that. So I have actually turned off my shadows to help my game run smoothly, and lowered the graphics a little bit just so I could keep this mod. But you may have to do tweaks here and there to get it to work perfectly for your computer. And yeah, if it becomes too much, I wouldn't download this mod for your game if your computer can't handle it. But it's always nice to go ahead and give it a try and see if it works for you. All right. So yeah, if you come to the point to where this mod just doesn't work for you and you don't want to use it anymore, how to uninstall, it says so right here on the website. copy back the original lighting file, and they actually supplied a link to get your original lighting file back. And what you do is you just put the lighting file back into all those folders, and you should go back to normal. And of course, you take the lighting mod off your mods. That's pretty much it. But yeah, so that's really nice of them to actually have this original lighting file, just in case you tried it, decided it doesn't work for your computer. You could always just revert back, very easy. But anyways, yeah, that's that. Thank you all so much for watching, and I really hoped you liked this video. And yes, I will see you in the next video. Everybody have a great day.